Thinking about it now, there was probably some level 9 guns and level 8 upgrades inside of that complex and whatever they were doing in there. But I decided not to worry about it. I think if you say, you can't keep me out, and then Shepard kind of busts down the door, basically, like, you know, some sort of space police people. And then you just have to kill all the biotic cultists that are in there, and then you can get the materials that are in there. But I figured, you know, we were trying to resolve it peacefully. We were trying to, you know, end a dispute before it became a dispute. And so I tried to, you know, I can't really think of a reason to go in there other than to basically rub it in their face. Yeah, I'm taking your father away, blah, 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 blah. No, let's not do that. I don't think they need any other reasons to act crazy, you know what I mean? And that's coming from the standpoint of somebody who's not a biotic. I doubt that Shepard would think, oh yeah, they're nuts, because they're not. You know, they're biotics, just like she is, so there's some solidarity there. Anyway, let's do a little bit of outfitting. Rex, you need, let's see. You need to get that heat sink off, man. These frictionless materials will be much better for you. 5% extra damage and more ability to shoot. That really helps. How many more shots? 20% heat damping, so that increases that by 20%. 10% is 0.58, so that would be like 11.6, 0.116, no, 1.16. So he's got like almost 7 shots before he overheats now with that shotgun. That's ridiculous, man. It's quite good. And Liara has that new armor that we can equip on her, so let's go and do that. The only one who really needs armor now is Garrus, and it's a good thing I'll be going to the Citadel later. Not later, but next session, so that way I can handle that, because he pretty much needs that. Not bad. Not bad at all. I would check out how that is against, you know, Vanessa first, but it's not as good as what she's got, for sure. The shields are like 100 lower than what she's got, so... What have we got? Energized Plating 8 is worse than Ablative Coating 7. Alright. I don't know if your claims of maximum protection for the user are entirely true there. It's probably stuff that I'll just end up selling, to be honest. What else do I want for you? An extra ablative coating or some shields? Probably some shields, because she's a biotic, so her shields isn't her shielding isn't as good as somebody who's like a tech expert. And I haven't leveled her in electronics, so she doesn't really get any good shielding. It's probably better that I put some shields on her. I think having ablative coating is actually better because damage protection overall is better than shields, but whatever. I'm not playing this super MLG, so I don't care. But let me know if what I was saying about shields and ablative coating, which one is better in the comments, because it would be good to know for people who do want to play this game, you know, better than the way that I'm playing it, you know. So please let me know, even though I'm not going to be doing it, because by the time you leave these comments, we're probably like 65 episodes or 70 episodes into this playthrough by now. So I've been done with this for a couple of months now, at least in terms of recording it. So I apologize if I don't act on what you say, but yeah, can't really do anything about it, just the way that I record, you know. I can't do both at once, not with all the other obligations that I have and responsibilities that I have in real life. It just takes too much time because I like rendering stuff correctly.
Message coming in.
And I'll explain it after I talk to Hackett about this report.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Solidarity, Admiral, solidarity. That's how it all goes. But yeah, I like editing things to a fine point, essentially. Like, making sure that everything is correct, adding in commentary afterwards. I can't just throw up raw footage and then, you know, be like, yeah, this is what you get, and then it's because I feel like then I'm, you know, not connecting in the same way with everybody who watches the stuff, and it just feels like I'm not listening to what you're saying. Because if I edit stuff and then I put in, you know, post text to say, hey, you know, this is what I'm correcting myself doing and all of that, then I feel like I'm actually listening to what you guys are saying or anticipating what you're saying.
We've got an incoming distress signal. Patching through to you.
Uh-oh, a distress
Mayday.
signal.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Unidentified hostile life forms at a listening post. Okay, well that... I don't know what that means, but we're going to be going in to find out what's going on. I think, given the urgency of the message, we should probably just find the planet. We can explore around here later, once we're done. And this is the planet we need to land on, Netmos. Netmos is a resource-rich terrestrial world, somewhat larger than Earth, with a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and argon. Yeah, I can see that. Netmos' crust is very thin and unstable, not more than 8 kilometers deep in any location. Wow, that's not good. Very volcanic, obviously. Subsurface magma flows are a hazard to ground travel, and earthquakes are frequent. While heavy metals and radioactives are plentiful, this geological instability has deterred investment by mining concerns. An additional complication is that the Styx cluster lies uncomfortably close to the 5 Kiloparsec Ring around the galactic core. This one too, huh? The ring contains a great deal of molecular hydrogen, fueling the majority of the galaxy's star formation. This area is too dangerous to safely travel. So why do they have a listening post here? I guess we'll find out shortly. Okay, we don't know what we're going to be facing in this mission. We just know that we need to kill some unidentified hostile life forms. But given that this mission didn't open up until after Noveria, I think we want a biotic-heavy party because there's a very large possibility that this could be Rachni or, you know, some other crazy genetic experiment that some asshole was conducting. So I was thinking we'd bring Liara and Rex, but I think we're actually going to bring Liara and Garrus because Garrus hasn't seen enough action for me to really warrant a lot, you know, not using him a lot here. He'll be more, he'll have some more frequent use later on in the game. It's just a matter of the fact that he doesn't have a lot of good armor right yet, and I'm going to have to go buy him some more when we get to the Citadel again. Because otherwise he's just going to die a lot, and that's just not my idea of a good time. I doubt it's his idea of a good time either, but I don't know. I mean, I've, you know, been with Garrus for a while now. We've been working on this whole Saren thing for probably a couple of months in-game now, but doesn't mean that I know what he does and doesn't like, you know, in terms of more personal stuff. That's not exactly something that you ask when you're on a ship like this, especially when you're the commander. I just realized that my Paragon bar is completely maxed out, and probably has been since we did a bunch of stuff on Noveria. So that's great. The listening post is down here. Anomaly, and debris. I think we'll go to the listening post first. Just, again, because of the urgency of the message, I want to make sure that we get those people out of there before they all die. So that's what we're going to go do. We can always go exploring the rest of the planet later once we know that they're safe and or extracted, and or we've defeated all of the invaders. This planet reminds me of the planet that I was talking about before, the one with the other Geth trap on it, but we still haven't come across that mission. It's probably in Argus Row. I'm sure we'll get to it at some point here. I wanted to wait on Argus Row because there's a mission that's actually linked to this one, excuse me, that you can't get until you've done this one. So I wanted to wait to finish off Argus Row until we got that one. But that means that we're going to get a mission in Argus Row that we didn't really... I'll get that later. That we didn't really have any other need for. You know, it's just another side mission, really. Okay, what the hell are we dealing with here? Rachni workers? That's what it looks like. Splat. And a soldier. Alright. There's a couple of soldiers. Ha! The only problem with this mission that I found is that you don't actually get any experience for killing the Rachni, so like it's a little tough to do this stuff. But anyway, we have Rachni to deal with, so let's do that. Don't worry guys, I got it, just keep your heads low. I said keep your heads low! Jesus. That one's getting close for comfort. Get out of here. Let's try to do this, do one of these, and do that. Get out of here. So we got that one, and that one, Coming out of the woodwork! Arachnite swarm approaching. That doesn't sound good. Can we just, Nope. Swarm approaching, alright.
Moving out.
Hello. Who's in charge here? What can I do? I'm guessing you're the one in charge.
First Lieutenant Durand, ma'am. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
What's a sit rep here, Lieutenant?
We heard you needed some backup.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. But I guess your ship couldn't carry us all. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men. I'm the ranking officer.
Oh my god. That's not good. So, did they say why you were here in the first place?
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
And now you're dealing with these Rachni, which are intelligent life forms that are seriously causing problems here, as they were causing problems on Novaria. Great!
They're not animals, they're a sentient species. You study history? They're called Rachni.
Never heard of them. Can't say I care. What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Do what you can to secure your position. We'll see if we can get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the woman.
Hold the
Everybody
line!
Magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
Smoke if you got them. Okay. Now I think we can hook up the Mako to one of these turrets. I'm just not sure how.
Just lead the way.
Oops. Maybe it's this. Generator. Here we go. Let's try to do this before the Rachni come back, because basically I'm going to get back in the Mako and shoot them after that. Here we go. The generator has been ripped apart by Rachni claws, leaving the defensive turrets inoperative. It would be possible to power the turrets off the Mako's engine, but this would make it impossible to drive or fire the Mako's own weapons. Do it! Get those rockets operational. You two go over there. I'm going to sit over here and post up with the lieutenant. And we'll see if we can't hold the line! Hold your positions. Do not go anywhere. I say so. So the Rachni will start coming in waves, and you basically have to kill them before they get to you. Sometimes they're off the radar a little bit, so maybe a little tough to keep an eye on all of them. But if you, as you may notice, we're getting some missile support here from the turrets that are connected to the thingies. So I'm going to check over here, see if there's any coming out. There's one right there. He's dead.
Take him down.
I'm trying to make sure that they don't rip my shields apart here, because they certainly can. They are Rachni after all, so you know they do that after a while. I can throw grenades, but I think we're all right for now. Just as long as we can continue to hold the line, we'll be good. Let's Gnarl Shock that one.
I'll kill you.
Reset my little thing there. I could be using Warp, and I probably should, honestly, but we're taking care of them relatively quickly enough without having to worry too much. I think we actually killed the first wave, now that I think about it, when we got here, so, like, this is just like, oh no, this is the first wave, never mind. What else have we got? Garrus, you're on assault rifles, right? Maybe you should go to sniper rifles. I did get you Master Assassination, after all, so why don't you guys post up there? Okay, I think we're good for a little bit. So we can kind of explore around here, see what they've got in the back here. Maybe they'll have a little bit of upgrades that I can use. Medkit, I don't really need that. I'll hold on to it, though, in case they need it. Oh, there's high explosive rounds. Maybe I can pop those on Garrus' sniper rifle before we get started here. And they gave me a grenade, nice. Okay, Garrus, let's see what you can do with these explosive rounds here. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to put an ion cannon on the end of Garrus' gun. Look at this shit. Detonation on impact. High explosive rounds have one major drawback, a massive increase in weapon overheating. So Garrus' DPS is going to be a little bit worse for it, and I might not equip them just because of that for now, because we're fighting mostly one enemy at a time. But he's basically shooting a grenade every time he shoots his sniper rifle now, so that's really nice. And that's probably what I'm going to end up using. We don't need shield bypass. I might want to just put infernal rounds on for now, to be honest. Screw it. No kill like overkill, right? Let's put the high explosive rounds on and see where we can go from there. What do I have on mine? I could probably put a frictionless materials on mine, but yeah, whatever. Inferno rounds, I think. Yeah, a little less damage, but minus 20% accuracy. Can't beat it. Alright, same as before. You two post up over there. I'll post up here with the lieutenant, and we will hold the line! Once again. Of course, we got a few minutes before we have to deal with these guys again, but whatever. Kind of wish I was... You don't need to... We're not pounding our chest here, Lieutenant. They're not even here yet. They can't hear you. I wish I was on PC, because then I could post Garrus up there and Liara over there, and then we could work on it from there, but I'm not. So I only have one button to post people up in a position, and it only works for both of them or none of them at all, so you gotta mind. I think those rockets, huh? That guy's almost dead. Garrus, are you hitting anybody? I can't really see if your shots are going on from here. Let's use our powers, why the hell not? There's that. Take him down. This guy. You guys holding out pretty well over here? He's dead. That's good. I'll kill you. They're mostly coming from the center now. Good, because they're easy for me to spot and shoot. There was that guy. I'm guessing that was Garrus that just shot that guy, or it was a missile. One or the other. I'll figure it out at some point. Come on, go down. For this one, that one's dead already. Okay, oop, this one's getting a little close. He's shooting acid. It's enough to the point where, well, yeah, it's enough to the point where he's shooting acid. So I can't tell what's a Garrus's sniper rifle and what's a missile shot anymore. What's that? I remember this being a little easier when I was an infiltrator because I totally had a sniper rifle that I could blast the crap out of. This is going well. This is going well. Arachnite soldiers haven't spawned too many workers on us, and well, it's good because they're not blowing us up. So, a couple more over here. I think that was Garrus' sniper shot that I just saw blasting across the screen there, but I'm not sure on that. What do we got? Oh, we got 2 here. That one. That's not. Okay. This one's close enough, so let's do a neural shock. This one will have incapacitated. Missiles will definitely hit them much easier. That's the other good thing about neural shock in this case, is that the missiles that are coming out of the thingy when you neural shock them hit them much easier. Now it's just 2 guys. Neural shock's almost back. Let's warp this one. I'm basically just going to switch back and forth between warp and neural shock because they both do a pretty efficient job at keeping these guys from getting anywhere near us.
I will destroy you.
Of course, this one's getting close, but whatever. Oh god. Go! Okay, that almost didn't work there. He's almost dead.
I'll kill you.
Never mind. What do we got? There's one over there, and there's one over there, but it's dead. Is that it?
Perimeter secured.
That's it. Bag him and tag him. Lieutenant, you're welcome.
Holy hell, ma'am. Talk about a near-run thing. You all right?
I'm good. What about you?
Never mind me. Are you all right?
Still on my feet. But we've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight. None of us will be standing for long. There's one other thing I should mention. One of our other listening posts went offline 3 days ago. I don't know if it's coincidence, a pirate raid, or what. But if you want to check in on them...
We will definitely check in on them, because if it's Rachni, I don't know how well they'll hold out without us. We have knowledge of how to fight them, after all.
We'll check on them. I don't know why there are Rachni loose out here, but I intend to find out.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right. That must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
Yeah, we can take care of it. We've handled Rachni before.
Just point us in the right direction.
You don't have to do that, Commander. We've bled them. We can probably hold until a bigger ship arrives to get us off-world.
I'm already
here. If you
here.
want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Go, go, go!
Guys, they're dead. You can relax now. Can I, that's right, I have to turn the generator off in order to drive the Mako. I forgot about that. They won't need it anymore anyway. Rachni up here are dead, so... It will deactivate the defense turrets, but there's no way in hell I'm walking all the way across this planet. We'd be at this for 20 videos, you know? A medkit that I can't get because I'm too far away. There we go. Don't need it. Doesn't matter anymore. I'll just say we handed off those 2 metagel to the lieutenant, and then they spread it amongst themselves, and then they went inside of those places and got a nice long rest while we went here and took care of the UAV thing. Shut up! Don't need to do any of that anymore. They're probably still hopped up on stim, so that's probably why they're all, you know, pounding their chests like gorillas. Journal. Let's see what we got. Listening post alpha. We have destroy the Rachni base. And then they said they were going to have us look into that other listening post, which we will go do, not now, but sometime soon. So there's the Rachni-infested mine. I'm going to go around to it, because there's some anomalies that I want to check out here on the planet. And I figure, why the hell not, you know? I mean, I know that they kind of need us to go and take care of the Rachni, but we drove them back in a wave, so it's likely that since the Rachni are sentient species, they're probably consolidating their forces and trying to figure out how the hell they can plan the next attack when most of their units just got wiped out. Of course, it's not most of them, because there's a large amount of Rachni in that mine. It wouldn't be called the Rachni-infested mine if it wasn't, but, you know. I don't even know why I'm scanning this anymore. I don't need heavy metals. Game almost lagged out on me there. I could use the credits, though. Credits are always nice. Well, actually, I don't even need the credits either. That's an unfair statement, because I don't need the credits, but, you know. I guess it doesn't hurt. I mean, what if I find Colossus armor for, like, everybody back at the Citadel the next time I go there and I go to the Special Requisitions Officer? You never know. I sincerely doubt it, but they do cost, like, 500,000 apiece, so... That's a thing. I think if you have Pinnacle Station, the DLC, installed, you can actually get the Colossus armor for, like, 220,000 credits instead of 500-something thousand. So... This is flatland, and there's something down there, and I don't want this to be a Thresher Maw, so let me just at least turn the volume down a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to save it, too. When you see something in the distance, and it's flatland, you always save, just in case of the Thresher Maw, because even with my driving skills, if you want to call it that, I don't think that that's good. Oh, it's a bunch of Rachni. Okay. Fine by me. If you guys want to play, I can play for a little while and level up here. How badly do they? Okay, they just bypassed my shields. Alright, fine. Fine, we won't mess around with them anymore. Or we'll just completely whiff, you know, that can happen too. They're kind of grouped there, so... Yeah, got him. You're dead. Friend's dead. And... your other friend's dead. There. Okay, so it was just a bunch of Rachni.
That's the last of them.
Alright, cool. More Rachni to kill. They're probably in a similar situation, these Rachni, as the ones that were, you know, on Novaria, that were separated from the Rachni Queen. They're probably disobedient, and they are pretty much primal, animalistic-natured, and all of that stuff, so... We're probably doing a service to the Rachni as a whole if we're taking them out. Of course, the concept of doing the Rachni a service is not something that on a galactic scale anyone would appreciate, because the last time the Rachni did a service for the galaxy, they almost wiped everyone out. Yeah, I know. I messed up. Ooh, uranium. I think this is a rare earth, actually. Might just be a heavy metal. I forget, though. We'll see. Rare element. Good. We need 2 more of those, and then we are done with that entire locate valuable minerals quest. I think that it's called valuable minerals. It might be just locate valuable minerals. But this looks like another post at. I'm being wary because there might be Rachni here. Oh yeah. But they're not attacking me. That's not shooting. It appears these particle bores were shut down after breaking through the tunnels just below the surface. The shacks and equipment are stenciled with the logo of the Tenkara Mining Consortium. There's no trace of the mining crew. Oh, okay, so those aren't Rachni things. Those are just those are just like from the mining lasers that they have set up there. And those burrow down into the surface. And that's probably why the Rachni attacked, because they were burrowing too far down, and then, well, they attacked after that. There's the thing for Garrus's sniper rifle, combat optics. It's I might give it to myself, though, because it is good for my pistol, too. It's an upgrade to combat scanner. It gives you level 8 detection, and it gives you extra accuracy, which is always nice, especially for somebody who's as power-heavy as I am. Because when you're using powers a lot, it reduces your max accuracy every time you use powers. Granted, I have, because I have a lot of Spectre training points into my thingy, it increases my accuracy regeneration rate by a lot. But more accuracy never hurts, you know. I think that's it for this mining outpost. Should we level up? I think we should. Just go Spectre training again, because I don't really have anything else to level up. I could start leveling up stasis, but I don't use it often enough to really care about it. Got Garrus Master Assassination the last time, so that's cool. He's got damping all the way up, so I think I might take him up Decryption. I sincerely doubt we'll get to level 47, but we'll see. I mean, we are level 44, and we haven't even done Vermeer yet, so it's possible. So we'll see from there. So it's 44, 45, 46. I don't think there's anything that Liara can get between, other than Master Throw, once I get it, between here and level 50. Because level 50 is the cap, at least when you're not on a New Game Plus. When you're on a New Game Plus, I think the cap is 60. But I'm not on New Game Plus. This is just a regular, fresh game. And speaking of which, I meant to turn off the trophy notifications again, but I forgot again. We should probably repair our tires, shouldn't we? Hang on, I'll do that right here. Just stop off for a second. But yeah, I meant to turn off the trophy notifications again, but I forgot again. So hopefully I'll remember, and if I don't remember, I will definitely remember for Mass Effect 2 to turn off trophy notifications, because I don't want to have to, you know, have those being super invasive. I know they could be super invasive for some people. They're not really that invasive for me personally, but I know it could be. So I want to, you know, I'll still get the trophies if I turn the notifications off. So it's not like I'm missing anything. If I really feel like looking at what trophies I got for the game that I'm playing through for YouTube, then I can go look. But I haven't done that since Journey, and that was just because after about 5 playthroughs of Journey, there wasn't much else to do other than collect trophies. You can basically see the whole game in 2 or 3 playthroughs, so I think I still have the volume down just in case of Thresher Moss. The surfaces of planets, when they're relatively flat like this, make me wary because Thresher Moss could be anywhere. Although with Thresher Moss and Rachni on this planet, you have to wonder why the Alliance would even set up here. This has got to be like the worst possible place for them to set up. It's within the 5 Kiloparsec Ring. There's Thresher Moss here. Now there's Rachni here. Like, come on, man. Think about this for a second. I know there's a lot of pirates here, but do you really think it's worth listening to them when most of our units are going to be wiped out by the quote-unquote native inhabitants? They're not native, but where is this anomaly? Down in this little trench, I think. Right on the edge of the thing. What is it? A buried safe box.
Understood. Is
it like a time capsule or something? I just realized Shepard and Garrus have the same armor type. Huh. Well, their armor, the skin of the armor looks the same anyway. Is it like a time capsule or something? Am I going to find the Spurious blades in here? No, I doubt it. But we did find a League of One medallion from one of the miners. It's possible he discovered it while they were digging, but there's no way to know for certain. Well, that takes care of that. It says journal. Does that mean I got all the League of One medallions? No, it doesn't. But probably getting close. Oh, I did. Huh. Where is it? I just want to make sure it's gone. I think I'm past it. No, I'm not past it. Hang on. It's got to be down here. Here we go. Entire collection found. So that one's done. Protheans are done. Turians are done. Asari are done. And I think it's just the minerals one, and we only need 2 now. we're getting closer. Getting closer to 100%ing this game, kind of. Not really. I just realized the unusual readings thing is probably the mission that I was talking about in the Argus Row cluster before. But, and we've had it since we were on the Citadel the first time, which is kind of stupid of me to ignore it, but, oh, there's another ship. Since it's out by itself, you know what that means. And by ship, I of course mean hole in the ground, where there probably was a mining laser at some point, but it still probably means there's going to be a big old thing arachnide coming out and trying to kill me here. Oh yeah. Get out of here. Oh, they zombied again. Great. Die. No zombies. Don't like them. Not in this game. I already killed enough Thorian creepers. I don't need more I don't need arachnide zombies, you know. I almost hit that guy in the back there because I was on uneven ground. Oh boy. Well, you're dead. What's that? You're probably shooting acid at me right now. No, not quite. As long as I keep flanking them like this, I'm fine. I probably don't even need to use the ion cannon, honestly. I could probably just go like this, but the ion cannon's more fun, man. I'm sure you guys can't see anything. I can barely see where they are because of the light there. Is that it? I think that's it. My volume is still lower because I was afraid to thresher mouse there, so I'd probably turn it up. I couldn't tell if somebody said area secure or not, but that's it for that little area. And now we can move on. Move on with our lives. Hey, there's another mineral deposit over there. I wonder if it's more heavy metals. Or not heavy metals, rare earths. Please don't let it be heavy metals, because I actually need the rare earths, so... Alright, so we'll go do this mineral deposit. I might go... Well, the debris is directly behind this mine, so... Jagged Valley Pass. Oh boy. Debris is right behind the mine, so I might wait for that until we're done with the mine. Oh my god. Falling off mountains here. Hold on. And here I thought that other planet that I was just on, where Major Kyle was going to be a bunch of valleys. This is a bunch of valleys, if I've ever seen any. This is probably up on this hill here. Oh no, it's right here. Titanium. Is that considered a heavy metal? Probably is. Let's find out. Woo, all the way around the controller. It's a light metal. Alright, well that's fine. Don't need it, but you know. Can't hurt. You know where all that stuff is. It's like, oh yeah, you guys don't have titanium? Here's a backup deposit. I got you, Alliance. I got you. Let's go up to the debris first. I'm sure the arachnide don't mind waiting for us. They don't actually come back and attack anybody until you go inside of that mine anyway. Like, they won't attack the listening post back there where Lieutenant Durand and her soldiers will hold up. They won't go and attack them. Actually, not even when we go into the mine, but that's a little bit spoilery for about 5 minutes from now when we clear out the mine. But I mean, of course we're going to clear out the mine. Do you expect me to do anything else? If these Rachni are as berserk as the ones that are on Noveria, I have no reason to keep them alive. Of course, I'm not asking questions, but they're attacking me, so that doesn't really leave me room to ask. Hey, are you guys intelligent enough to go and be with the Queen and let her teach you, you know, the songs of Pelinal? I think those are the songs from that book series in Skyrim. I forget. Point is, they're all brutal animals, and they're shooting acid at people, and acid is not fun. Trust me, I know.